Good day and welcome back to Elementary 72 Gaming. So here I am continuing on with the crazy missions. Okay, so I'm about to explain what I actually would prescribe this game as a method for. If you are somebody who's going to play a game for the sake of repetitive content, you enjoy farming, which is the only thing that this game is really good for, then you should be playing New World, right? That is one of the times when you should. But in terms of their price for their content, they're way too out there. If I have to think about it, Destiny does better work on their content, and they get heavy criticism. They get criticism on every single week of episodes they send.
They haven't noticed me writing yet. I don't know why they are taking me, but they also took some of my tools, so they must need me to fix or make something. I'll try to drop notes as I discover them.
So yeah, as I was saying, for those who are going to repetitively farm, this is going to be the place for you. Okay, that's it. Let's just wait for this. Coward.
They took my quill, but I made another. I don't have much time. I overheard mention of taking me to Medusa for instructions, but that can't be right, can it? I'll write more when I can.
Now there was a whole storyline with this particular character, and he wasn't kidnapped or anything if I remember in the past, but I'm hoping that I'm wrong about what I'm suspecting. I'm suspecting they're just regurgitating old content even here. And you might be wondering, why is that so weird? Why do you have so much to complain about with that? It's simple.
This is
the DLC.
Piece of paper. I've come to realize we're not headed to Serkor. If we were, we would have turned by now. Where are they taking me? And why?
Oh, wait, let me just double check if there's any side mission showing up with all of this.
The humans waste not a moment before invading our new home, taking our children from our dens. Their instincts, who and what they are, it will never change. Destroy them to secure your territory in the Elysian wilds.
Okay, now where is it? Are you kidding me? I hate this place. I did a race through here not the other day. Relatively recently actually did a race through here. And man, was that a horrible race to complete. I know exactly what I'm looking for in here. But since it's not in here, that means that divide is outside of here. And if I'm correct, divide is that big spot on the opposite side. Let me see if it is. Oh, here's it. Uncharted landmark. How nicely.
Druid Trehen sent you. Tell him I'm honoring my word, observing the truce, as long as everyone else does. We are making progress and setting up safe camps to the benefit of all. I had thought those supplies lost when our people went missing along the way. It will be good to have them, especially this close to Psychor. Whatever is going on over there is unpleasant, to say the least. Minotaur, no, thankfully. Prisoners, maybe. There is someone in the ruins in an awful lot of pain. He's in deep, though. If you are staging a rescue, you're going alone. We have our hands full up here. I would prefer the surprises to stop. The symptoms are nothing particularly unique, but no treatments are working. I know you're capable of facing whatever's out there. Finding the source could save my team.
See people set up camp outside here. That is not a good sign, to be honest. And I'll give you a reason why. If they have to set up camp, that means that this is a death trap. And I don't know about you, but I don't like a death trap. Is there a back way in? And the answer is going to be no. Oh, this isn't going to be pleasant. I'm not in the right gear to actually face off against ancients. And this is an ancient zone. Hate laser beams. I don't know anybody who actually enjoys the laser beams. It's one of the most terrible mechanics that were ever introduced. And I'm not exaggerating when I say the most terrible mechanics ever introduced. These are the reasons why I would call it one of the worst. Number one, that entire procession of operations just leads you from one bad move to the next bad move. It doesn't get better.
Oh, thank you. I should have never gotten so close to the ruins, but I just had to study the lights. Have you ever seen such contraptions before? No, but I'm not the only prisoner here. Good luck finding him, and thanks for the help.
Oh boy. Where in the world does this thing take me? Onto the opposite end. Yeah, this isn't going to be pleasant. Oh, so they're not insta-kills. The reason why that makes such a big difference is if they're not insta-kills, that means that you can actually cope with you're kidding me. Binary codes. How much I hate that. Okay, so now I just have to choose one and I have to keep swapping it. Okay, finish the mission. Let's see if there's any more side quests that I haven't seen yet. That says no. Thank goodness.
We were tracking the Hircine when we fell into their trap. I had to know more about how they were made.
There's a mission from him previously.
No, we followed him here, but were captured before we found where they were holding him. I'd help you look, but I need to tell Trahearne what we saw.
How did you make it through? There were so many of them. Too many for Sebastian and I to fight through. Yes, they're holding him in the central area. He's heavily guarded because he tried to escape.
I could have kept running with the with the mount, and I most probably would have gotten through no problem.
Fate's a line. Break these bars and get me out of here. Even when I heard the sounds of battle, I hardly believed it possible. I have been down here more days than I can count. The things I witnessed, the things I helped create. Tell me, are we too late? Have they taken over? The Hircine, horrific hybrid abominations made of man, plant, and beast. They made me do it. The Gorgon, Medusa, she forced me. But if I had known what that machine did, I would have refused whatever suffering they imposed on me. It wasn't here. It was up on the mountain where they're channeling energy from the tower and taking the captives in their pods. The screams, the wars, and the Hircine that emerge. I cannot think about it. Yes, please don't ask for any more details. I worked on the machine for weeks, and then I saw only the beginning. Medusa brought me back down to these ruins, leaving the Minotaur as my jailer. He left. He is not like Artemis and Medusa. He does not relish this. And he spoke to me with compassion. Upon my return, I told him what I saw, and he seemed stricken. He said he needed time to think, and he left. Be wary if you do, for his temper is short. And his loyalty is to the Beast Lords. I can help you with it. I overheard Medusa mention an item that was taken from the Beast Lords and kept nearby. If you bring it to the Minotaur, perhaps you'll listen.
It wasn't here.
Yes, please don't. He left. Be wary if you do, for his temper is short. And his loyalty is to the Beast Lords. I can help you with him. I overheard Medusa mention an item that was taken.
Oops. Yeah, just waiting to hand in a mission. Yay.
An alchemist told us our curse was some ancient defense mechanism, but I dismissed the idea until the sickness faded. Now I owe the Syndicate up north an apology.
Yeah, and there we go. The irony behind that is we are the ones who united the factions, and yeah, that's just about the irony of it.
Thanks again for helping me back there. Sometimes I let my curiosity get the better of me, which is probably why I joined the Syndicate. I'm here studying how the Ancients powered this place. Have you seen their wiring schematics? They're wild! I'll gladly answer any questions you have about ancient wiring, or anything really. I owe you after Tempestas Custodia. Any locks in this place are based on weird energy. You'll need to fix and power up the pylons in order to get access to it. I'll go and rewire sections of the ruins while you reconstruct the pylons.
I haven't had very many good experiences with this place, to be honest. I've been through here about 3 times. I've almost been killed twice. So yeah, it really shows how bad. Oh, there was another path. I did not know about this. This makes things a lot easier. Where is it sending me? You know what makes this here more ridiculous? The ancient devices are supposedly things that Artemis and the rest of the ancients made.
All fixed. Us too. With the pylons repaired, our expert in ancient machinery can attempt to gain control of the defenses. He's a marauder, so make sure his soldiers aren't breaking the machines. We can't afford any more repairs. Oh, not yet. I'm hoping to learn from the best and one day take that title. Good luck, and I hope what I found will help end the hostilities here.
Oh, that is just perfect. For heaven's sake, man.
The ancient guardians gave our little... Looks can be deceiving, huh? This will not be easy, friend. You have demonstrated mastery.
We have one of the main tool makers from ancient technology, right? For this particular brand of technology. All we've got to do is get him to tell us what to do to power these things up, and it's done. I don't know why they make it seem like it's so difficult. Somebody else help me.
Unlock every moment we delay. Our foes continue their relentless advance. The man beast to the north must not be allowed to
This type of thing works my nerves. There is no reason for me to go back and forth every single time.
delicious water. Friend, you are carrying this mission. Our enemies will control of these devices. When you are ready, every moment we delay, our foes continue their relentless advance. The man-beast to the north must not be allowed to amass his armies unchecked. Heaven forbid the creatures from Scale Fang advance across the bridge. Every moment we delay, our foes continue their relentless advance. The man-beast to the north must not be allowed to amass his armies unchecked. Heaven forbid the creatures from Scale Fang advance across the bridge. Every moment we delay, every moment we delay, our foes continue their relentless advance. Foes continue their relentless advance. The man-beast to the north must not be allowed to amass his armies unchecked. Heaven forbid the creatures from Scale Fang advance across the bridge. Every moment we delay, our foes continue their relentless advance. The man-beast to the north must not be allowed to amass his armies unchecked. Heaven forbid the creatures from Scale Fang advance across the bridge.
Nah, forget it. Buggy stuff all over this. This isn't my first time facing a bug in this game, so yeah, I'm used to it by now. I suspect that whoever ran that creature into us while we were busy over there is responsible for making it bug out completely. Oh yay, how nice. Really need to find a way to keep myself from losing my cool with this game. A lot of it is just so frustrating. And yeah, for those who are going to be like, yeah, you should just stop playing the game. I'd love to just stop playing it. The problem is that I don't have many other games to play. In case anybody hasn't noticed it, I do have problems with my spec on my PC. Most games aren't compatible with it, so I can't play just about any game. I have to play a limited range of games in order to be able to play. So yeah, that's why I play so much of New World. Woosa. In case anybody doesn't get that reference. Finally, in here. I could even do that solo considering how weak it is, and I did teleport really far away from there. Oh, I know what they're talking about, other mission. So yeah, besides all of this, right, let's be honest about the content. The story this time, it feels more like the first time the game came out. It's not as enticing as the last storyline, because trust me, when you spoke to Osiris and he gave you the hints about what's going on, there was that cinematic, and you know, it pulled you in. And when he goes mad and you fight him and you defeat him, you know what, that felt a little bit better. And that isn't even a paid DLC, which means that this DLC has to blow that DLC out of the water. So how bad did they drop the ball if you compare the First Light reskin versus Brimstone Sands for storyline? It just doesn't compare. You see, when you give people a premium showing, they're going to expect a premium showing every single time, and you're going to have to keep up with that quality. In terms of a lot of people saying that they changed mechanics, they changed mechanics. Does that make it worth that amount of money? No, it doesn't. We could have kept the same mechanics and they could have given us better content. That would have made it worth the money. And honestly, that's where New World has dropped the ball. Honestly, you can still play the game, right? If you're somebody who's going to spend 16 to 17 hours a week with friends and you're going to play a game, yes, play New World. You'll enjoy yourself. Why? The missions are repetitive and they're exactly the same. There is no variance in them. So yes, you can go and you can have fun. What do I mean by the missions are the same? You're going to go, you're going to run the hatchery, you're going to run the worm, you're going to run let's see, what are the expeditions? Amrine Starstones, you're going to run depths. So yeah, that's where you're going to go. That's what you're going to do. Is there more to this than what I'm saying? Maybe. I'm not 100% sure myself. But that's all that you really have to run to.
Well done. You are indeed a formidable warrior, and I am deeply in your debt for my liberation. It seems Eternum is not yet overrun with Hircine, and there is yet hope. I overheard much conversation between Artemis and Medusa while I worked. Their hatred for humanity knows no bounds, and indeed, they seem to relish whatever suffering they can impose on their captives. These Beast Lords with whom Artemis has forged an alliance would seem to be the final part of her plan. Whatever power they bring to her cause is primal, and in exchange, she promises the beasts a share in her new order. The Beast Lords are even older than the Ancients, perhaps as old as the Earth itself, and they have elemental powers. They are the original progenitors of the beasts we see today, and they have come to negotiate on the beasts' behalf. Perhaps not. And perhaps this is what caused concern for the Minotaur. Yes, you should seek him out. I believe he has taken the fortress to the northeast as his home. Approach him there, but be cautious.
Oh, how quaint. It's right on our doorstep, but we've been sitting right next to this whole time. Oh yay, another soul trial.
The Minotaur could be a force of wanton destruction, but he chooses not to be. He is hunted purely due to lies and falsehoods. The labyrinth contains relics that hold the truth. Bring them to me, and I shall reveal his legacy. Marwa.
You know what makes this unique? Labyrinths change, mazes don't. That was nice. I see people are running it with the beasts. That is pretty smart. So the map is pretty pointless in this regards. Go over. I'll go kill him. that was fun. I won't deny that. Okay, yes, I do enjoy a little bit of torture in terms of the content. I don't like when everything is just on a silver platter from the get-go. My heart was pierced by Cupid. Oh. I'm a very stingy guy when it comes to my kills, right? I love to kill creatures on my own. I hate bugs. I know exactly where I am. For anybody who's taken part in in invasions and wars, you know where this is.
Hail, warrior! You are brave, like the heroes of old, and smart enough to navigate my labyrinth. So I salute you. If you come seeking battle, then let us battle, and allow fate to decide who is more deserving of victory. Very well. But know this. I have no patience for dishonesty, and I am no fool. Speak plainly and truthfully, or battle we will. I am Taurus, the Wild, the Bull, the Minotaur of Crete. And I have no love for mankind. I've known the Huntress for centuries beyond count, and have fought by her side. But I do not fight in this war. I serve as emissary to the Beast Lords, to whom I've sworn eternal allegiance. Strike my drum, and I will tell you more. At the dawn of time, the Beast Lords were among the Titans who roamed the earth. They existed in harmony, masters of the world in its natural state. When the Ancients arrived, they sought dominion over all. But the newcomers soon discovered Earth's primal children could not be tamed. I walked among humans at that time and received the Ancients' immortal gifts. I became their emissary to the primal world. During the ancient civil war, I fought alongside Artemis against the corruption. But the Beast Lords stayed out of the fray, withdrawing to their underworld realm, taking with them the Tear of Gaia, safekeeping its potential to transform the Earth. Millennia later, the Huntress called on me to fight at her side once again, promising to restore the natural order and the Beast Lords to their place. But her powers seem to have inspired a strange fury, one I fear could become a destructive rage that threatens all eternity. So you see, I swear no allegiance to the Huntress, and I do not war with humanity, unless provoked. I have also recently learned of strange rituals the Gorgon Medusa stages in her guarded glade. This I still find hard to believe. Why would the Huntress engage in such atrocities? She is enraged, but I do not know. I admit my instincts tell me something is amiss. The Beast Lords are not themselves.
Ooh, this is not a nice tone. So she went and she got undertaken with the corruption.
I am the one who summoned the Beast Lords, and it was on my word that they agreed to bargain with the Huntress. If I have misled them, I am ashamed. And if they succumb to her influence, the danger is great. The Beast Lords are primal powers, far beyond anything you or I can imagine. If they war, they will win. Of equal concern, the Tear of Gaia, a relic of this island's creation, safe kept for millennia, but now part of the Huntress's bargain. Then you must approach the Beast Lords and strike your own bargain, human. I cannot do so on your behalf, and I need to investigate these claims. Approach the Lion Lord, Shirzad, in his pride to the north. Tell him you have my blessing.
I really wanted to fight him. It's so sad.
Shirzad will grant you audience, but be wary on approach. His pride will not tolerate trespass.
That is just a shame. I would have loved to have fought him and killed him. Remember, he's immortal, so he'll come back. That really sucked. What an awesome enemy right there. All they had to do was let us fight. Oh yeah, so this is gonna be about it for me. There is a reason why this is going to be about it. That's because I have a power outage inbound for myself in a few minutes. So yeah, that's going to really impact my gameplay, and I have to get off before then. So thank you all for joining me on this trip through the second part of the story. Catch you all in the next one. Until then, have a good day.